The president signed his 200th executive order this afternoon, renaming the Department of Defense the Department of War. And that's what the department was actually called when it was first established. Taurean Small has more details from the White House tonight. Taurean?
Christine, President Trump's now Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, said this is more than just a renaming. He says he believes the military could now embrace, quote, maximum lethality.
President Trump is signing an executive order renaming the Department of Defense by reviving the Department of War.
We won the First World War. We won the Second World War. We won everything before that and in between, and then we decided to go woke and we changed the name to Department of Defense. So we're going Department of War.
The president can't technically change the name of the department. That can only be done by Congress. But the order adds a secondary name so that the administration can start calling it the Department of War.
It's a very important change because it's an attitude.
Republican lawmakers are already working to make it official. Senators Rick Scott and Mike Lee filed legislation Friday morning calling the Department of War Restoration Act.
Administration officials say Department of War better reflects the mission of the military and sends a message of deterrence to America's enemies.
I think it's a much more appropriate name, especially in light of where the world is right now.
The move comes as the Pentagon is stepping up the war on drugs in the Caribbean. Earlier this week, the military destroyed a boat the administration claims was carrying drugs and 11 gang members for Tren de Agua, or TDA, which the U.S. says is supported by the Venezuelan government.
At the DOD, our job is to defeat imminent threats. A foreign terrorist organization poisoning your people with drugs coming from a drug cartel is no different than al-Qaeda, and they'll be treated as such.
The Pentagon said 2 Venezuelan fighter jets buzzed a U.S. Navy vessel and warned against any further interference with U.S. military operations. And now 10 U.S. F-35s are on the move to Puerto Rico to assist in the region.
Not every Republican lawmaker is on board with this change. Former Senate leader Mitch McConnell, in a post on social media, said, quote, peace through strength requires investment, not just rebranding. Christine?
Taurean Small at the White House, thank you.